A second day of demonstrations against Egypt's controversial new protest law. These people came to Cairo's Talat Harb Square to show their defiance. On Tuesday, security forces fought with protesters in the same square. That experience reinforced these people's determination.
What do you mean that I have to get permission to go out and demonstrate against a law that I'm opposed to? This is ridiculous. It's a joke. What the government has done is a joke.
But there were some people who thought the law was necessary.
We have to get permission, just like all countries around the world where people must ask for a permit before they demonstrate. It's not a joke. They go out when they want and destroy the country the way they want.
The government decided on Wednesday to give activists 6 hours to stage peaceful protests. Mohamed Foda was one of the activists caught up in Tuesday's events. He says he was hit by a policeman during scuffles. He told me this would not dissuade him from campaigning against what he says are unjust laws.
We don't have the power, so what we have is our lives, our freedoms that we are fighting for. So what we can do is go ourselves to the streets and protest again. I mean, that's the only way we can express. Even the people, we don't have a parliament, so we don't have people to represent us in front of this government.
But if the authorities were allowing protests in Cairo on Wednesday, elsewhere they were cracking down on dissent. This courtroom in Alexandria was the venue for the trial of 14 women and girls who'd staged a human chain protest against the military-led government in the city earlier this month. All of them were found guilty of offences including thuggery, destruction of property and illegal gathering. All of them were given more than 11 years in jail each. Back in Cairo, the government's self-imposed 6-hour window for peaceful protests was coming to an end. The Prime Minister says the country is going through a sensitive period, but that he supports the police in implementing the new protest law. Dominic, Kane, Al Jazeera, Cairo.